something I do not want to indulge in, but I want to address something. This racist meth addict called Bonehead Trucker. He goes by the Bonehead Trucker. He's from the backwoods of Texas, and he built his reputation on YouTube by showing the trucking industry what big major carriers do on the roads, like a lot of dumb stuff, making U-turns or running over things. So that's what his YouTube channel was based on, targeting mega carriers, new drivers, okay, that are new to the trucking industry and that were doing a lot of dumb stuff. But the past few years, he has showed his true color of a racist scumbag meth addict he is. He's a disgusting body. Because of me, he started losing weight. He got on a treadmill, and lately he's been trying to portray himself as some homosexual, bald-headed homosexual with glasses. And I don't know if he went to Mexico or he got some money from the YouTube members, because I believe the YouTube has demonetized him because of his racist rant. And recently, some truck driver that was killed in Kentucky off of I-65, they had an argument on the fuel island, and the truck driver that was behind the truck driver sitting in the fuel island was a black driver and some white driver from Texas. Black driver from Mississippi and a white truck driver from Texas killed a black driver from Mississippi because they had an argument. And one of the reasons I believe that truck driver was killed because of scumbags like him. This person is unable to drive trucks. He drove trucks for a few years, but he had a bad taste for trucking, so he started his YouTube channel and started doing racist rants, okay? But someone like me that's been on the road for over a decade with million miles, I can assure you that truckers ain't fighting with each other. They're very rare you will see argument, but majority of the time, truck drivers are minding their own business and going about their business, okay? It's a very big, trucking industry is very huge. The freight needs to be moved across the United States of America. Americans don't want to do this job. This job is a slave type job. When you're working for a mega carrier, you're pretty much a slave, okay? You have no life, you have no weekends, you don't go home to eat home cooked meals, you're sleeping in a truck in various truck stops that if you can find parking. This is not the lifestyle that modern day Americans are looking forward to, or I'm gonna show you that modern day Americans will not do this job no matter how much you pay them. Okay, and if they do come in the trucking industry, the modern day Americans will get robbed by the mega carriers. Mega carriers are the biggest thieves who are robbing and enslaving the truck drivers, and majority, 99% of the people that work for the mega carriers are Americans, are American truck drivers, okay? But trucking industry is very big, ladies and gentlemen, okay? So there are hundreds of thousands of trucking companies with over 3 or 4 million truck drivers, I believe. So now the problem comes in, there are some bad apples that came in the trucking industry, like from other countries that were doing some illegal operation, maybe say Uzbekistan, some from like Punjab, India, or whatever, right? Okay, there were some bad apples. Now someone made a U-turn in Florida, and that was like that's what these racist scumbags needed to go on there to show their true colors, okay? But now, as you can see, this guy has been demonetized. So what he does is what he's doing is members first, okay? So anyone that paying him to watch his YouTube channel, you got to be a one sick, twisted person to pay this racist scumbag. Now he has this person right here. He doesn't know how to drive. He doesn't drive trucks. He's unable to pass a DOT physical because he's a fat body, and he's actually growing tits. You know what I'm saying? He's pretending to be this guy that's going over there. He's a disgusting, but he's actually growing big tits. He's growing his tits, his breast. He has male breast, and his breasts are so big it's not even funny. Okay, right here, Bonehead Trucker, he goes by.
Film this from the way the driver looked like and how he was dressed with his fingerless gloves on and everything. Let's check out this.
He has male tits. His breasts are so big it's not even funny. If you see his breast, He has breasts, ladies and gentlemen, and the only reason he's about to lose his belly fat and his chin fat is because of me. But the breast is going to be hard. I believe he's going to go. The breast is going to be hard for him to get rid of. I believe he's going to go to Mexico or somewhere to get rid of those titties, cut off. He has male breast, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
People that cater to him, typical like meth addicts, okay? There's a lot of white meth addicts in the trucking industry, and that cater to this type of stuff, okay? But this is a sick human being. He can't drive truck. He's sour. He's sour, okay? He cannot drive trucks because he cannot pass a physical, okay? And he doesn't know anything about the trucking industry other than some people he associated with to give him ins and outs. Because some of the things he says about making money and freight confirmation, he doesn't know anything about the trucking industry or type of trailer where you're gonna pull, where you're gonna make the real money. You know what I'm saying? Other than some races he's associating themselves with. Oh man, trucking ain't what it used to be. Americans don't want to do this job because the mega carriers have been robbing the trucking industry, truck drivers, American truck drivers for decades, okay? They do not want to come out here and work. If you making 55 cents a mile, that's how much you're going to make working for a mega carrier. Only mega carrier that is good in America, Creed Carrier is the only legitimate mega carrier, I believe, that pays their truck drivers well, treats their truck driver wells, have profit sharing, okay? Only one that I know of, which is Creed Carrier Corporation. Everyone else is going to rob you. So when you have independent companies that are paying the truck driver 65, 75 cents a mile, okay, they're not robbing you. They're being fair with the truck driver, okay? Someone paying percentage to you, 20, 30%, 33%, they're being fair to you. Showing you the whole rate confirmation, what they're getting from the broker, they're being fair to you, okay? As to working for mega carriers, doing 200-300 mile runs, kibbles and bed humping your back and not even making $1,000 or $1,500 paycheck, they're robbing you, okay? This is work for Schneider, okay? That should tell you about who this guy is. Bottom line is that he's a sick and disgusting human being, okay, who goes on racist rants on YouTube and social media. But I'm gonna show you the trucking industry is not like that, okay? There's people who do participate in stuff, okay, get into argument at the fuel island, end up killing somebody and going to jail for the rest of their life because of this sick human being with big titties got on YouTube doing racist rants, okay? Lately he's been attacking a lot of Indians, okay? But he wanted to, as the people that are attacking the Indians, okay, let me tell you something about these Indian truck drivers. They have hundreds of truck stops all across the United States of America, from East Coast to West Coast to down south, where any truck driver from any parts of the world can pull in these truck stops, get food, and park for free, okay? These Indians, Punjabi Indian, have hundreds of truck stops all across the United States of America. And if you're a truck driver, you know what I'm talking about. You park in their truck stops, okay? You go eat in their truck stops. This is a sick human being, okay? And if you learn the history of Texas, these motherfuckers are not even from Texas. They came from Tennessee, eastern seaboard to Texas, okay? When you look at the people that were involved in Alamo, Texas was Mexico. And prior to Texas being Texas ruled by Mexico, it was ruled by Spain. Okay, these people came from the eastern seaboard and took over Texas. They're not even from Texas. Okay, go look at the history of Alamo, and look at the leaders and the soldiers that were generals that were involved in the Alamo. They were not even from Texas. They were from Boston, Tennessee, Virginia. They were not even from Texas and Mexico.
So I didn't see what the violation was.
So now in this particular video, they're going to show you some Indian truck driver passing a weigh station. But passing a weigh station in America is an outlaw American thing. Everyone that's an outlaw know what that means, okay? But in this video, he's going to show you some Indian passing a weigh station, talking in his language. But then he's going to go to their Safer Web and SMS profile, okay? Let me tell you something about Safer Web and SMS profile. Let me tell you about a company called EOS Trucking. EOS Trucking is related to Americans Truckers United. It's an organization that was founded to start this race baiting in the race war in the trucking industry to target these migrant truck drivers. Supposedly they were sabotaging. Some people were sabotaging the trucking industry and they were unsafe. But EOS Trucking when you look at it's a company out of Little Rock, Arkansas, and it is connected with the people who are behind American Truckers United. And EOS Trucking is a leasing scam. Okay, not only it's a leasing scam, it has over 100 out of service violations. And when you look at EOS Trucking SMS profile, like he's looking at there, you will see that they are not a safe carrier, pretending to be this savior of trucking industry. But when you look at their SMS profile in the Safer Web, you're like, damn, something's not adding up. So bottom line is this crackhead right here, look at this.
But
This disgusting body bonehead trucker, okay, who is doing race baiting in the trucking industry, he has male titties. Okay, in this video, you can watch this video too. He goes around, he's gonna play this video by some Indian passing a way station, then getting a citation. Then he goes to the SMS profile saying, oh, look at these people, oh my God. But bottom line is this, all he does is racist bad. Okay, bottom line is this man has male titties. He's insecure about himself. He's a crackhead, he's a drug addict. That's who these people are. Okay, and he goes around doing these racist rants in the trucking industry, and I gotta show you trucking industry is better than that. Okay, and you have these lowlifes and the people who participate in his YouTube channel, a bunch of dirtbags, okay, that ain't gonna say a word to you in the trucking industry. Okay, they're not gonna say nothing to you face to face because they know the consequences of that. Okay, because everyone in America is strapped to the teeth. Okay, you're not just gonna go around disrespecting people in America, just like it happened in Kentucky. A dude was talking shit to the guy in the back. Guy put up a gun, shot him dead in the fuel island. Okay? So it's not a good idea to just go talk, follow him and do that. But there's a lot of racist scumbags who are sour, who can't make no money in the truck industry, and they watch these people and get a thrill out of it. Okay?